I can understand why you say that because
man wrote. Men lie. People lie.
go
Can I ask
ahead.
you a question?
Go ahead.
So, if a man, because we're the only creatures on earth that know how to read and write, supposedly. So who else was supposed to write it?
But what I'm saying is, because it's written don't mean it's true.
Everything is written.
Yeah, but don't mean it's true.
Now think about this: if I wrote down the formula to a burger at McDonald's, and I got direct directions from the man who wrote the recipe himself, and he told me, "Look, this is how I want you to write it. You add three cups of oil to the sauce, then you add a squirt of ketchup, and I write it directly as he told me to." Does that mean that it's not true?
Now, I don't mean it's true to mean that you wrote it when he told you how to write it.
Okay, then. Okay, that's exactly my point. So you got to understand the things that occur in the Bible. A lot of things are miracles. When I say miracles, there's some things that happen that you just cannot explain.
Exactly.
Now, check me out. Check me out.
Who was here to see that?
Check me out. Check me out. You have scribes according to the Bible. You know what a scribe is?
Wake him up, huh?
Basically, I'm gonna explain it for the camera. Basically, a scribe is somebody who's writing down the history. That's like somebody get into a fight down the street, and then you pull out your video and say "World Star, World Star." You pull out your phone and record. You recorded what's going on.
Yeah.
So they have people back in the world, because there's nothing new under the sun. Just how you got news reporters now, they record. Okay, Trayvon Martin got shot. So those many years ago. How do we know to this day that he was shot years ago? Right? It was reports and it was written and documented. That's what they did in the Bible.
Okay, let me ask you this question here. Okay. As if I can come and tell you a story,
Okay.
by the time it get from you, it's gonna change by the time it get to him.
I feel you.
By the time it get from him, it's gonna change to another person.
I feel you.
Right,
So
right.
the story is not gonna never be the same.
I feel you. So it's like playing telephone.
But that's why you gotta have belief in yourself. That's why God gave you a mind and He gave you so many senses to do some things for yourself.
Okay, I
what
got
I
a
mean?
question now. So, because it's in a lot of people's spirit to be serial killers, right? Now follow me.
I'm listening.
Follow me. I know it sound that was kind of out there. That was
Yeah,
kind of a
that
wild
was out
statement.
there, that was out there.
That was a reach. But it's in a lot of people's mind to be serial killers, pedophiles, and things of that sort. It's in a lot of people's minds to give to the homeless and needy. So you're right. When it comes to that, the Lord did give us a mind, and we have to make choices. However, He gave us the Bible as an instruction and a guidebook to make the right choices.
Yes, yeah. But also, the white man used that against us.
No, you're right on that.
right on that.
We love it.
That's why we go.
That's why we understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we understand why you say you don't believe it. Because I knew you were gonna go there. Cause go ahead.
Now, by understanding of our people, not saying you, but by the understanding of our people, of course, we believe that the white man, he's gotten of course, he got a hold of our book. We know that. That's history. That's facts. But the white man did not put, his hand to the book. He didn't add on to the book. And the reason I say that is you have a lot of prophecies and a lot of things that prophesy about his downfall.
Bring that out.
You have a lot of things that talk about how he's going to be put out and destroyed from the earth. So why would he write that about
But
himself?
that's not our true book.
Why wouldn't he be?
Because you gotta think about it. As history time changed.
Okay.
Right? All right. So they was taught to take from us. So that means they took everything we had, even our books. They ain't gonna put what we learned and what we had in their books. Their books is only to lead them to
No.
change their aspect of what we for us.
Now, think about this. What do you think this book is written about?
To me, it can be for anything. Can be for an aspect to train certain people to make you feel like this is what I want y'all to follow, because the Bible is something you follow by. It's a teacher. It's a leader.
Okay. Now that's a good point. I got a question. You watch reality TV?
Yes, sometimes.
All right. So you got shows like following the Kim Kardashians, right? Or let's say a show following anybody, like let's say Real Housewives of Atlanta, right? Is Real Housewives of Atlanta? Is it talking about the Housewives of Texas, or is it talking about the Housewives of Atlanta?
They say about Atlanta, but yeah, what though?
No. Check me out. Check me out.
Go ahead.
It's following that one group of people, right? The Bible is following one group of people from the beginning into the end. It's only talk about the Israelites. It talk about their downfall. It talk about how they was gonna go into slavery, like we just read. It talks about the things that they go through today, which context clues and reading. Okay, that makes sense. That kind of sound like me.
Yes,
You see what I'm saying?
yes.
So through those clues and figuring out, okay, all throughout the Bible, I do things that relate to that. Oh snap, my people went through this. We could deduct that this Bible is talking about us, and the white man has no part in this book. The only part that he got is the part where it talks about he's going to be put in the earth to
That's right.
put us into slavery, right? He's going to be destroyed for putting us into slavery
That's
because
right.
we're the chosen people, right? And his name is going to be blotted out.
That's right. But get what? Some of our chosen people put us in this situation too.
Okay, you're right. A lot of our people.
Yes.
No,
See,
hold on.
They came. Listen, pick this out. They came with the ships. True enough.
Okay.
Right? They came with the ship. We ain't had no ship.
Okay.
But at the same time, even our own people sold each other. So, cause get what?
Bring that out,
It was a money thing. Everything in the world is ran by money. You see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
But what I'm saying is, God gave us sense for us to lead ourselves to certain situations. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody can't be in the same situation.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, everybody's heart is not going to be the same.
You're right.
Some people are going to be evil, some people be bad.
Okay.
I believe I was here to give.
Okay, I'll pray.
You know what I'm saying? But like I tell my wife, she don't understand it, but I know I was here for. You know what I mean?
I just got one question.
Go ahead.
I don't want to like try to take over or nothing like that.
No, go ahead.
All praises. So you said our people sold our own people.
Bring it out,
Do you 100% know that for a fact?
No.
Okay.
But
No, watch this.
Just like your nail 100%.
Okay, watch this. Because the Bible, a lot of times, the Bible is nothing but history. All you got to do is read through history. It talk about the Romans, the Greeks, the Egyptians,
Wake 'em up,
the Medes and Persians, Assyrians, all that. So when you read the Bible, we've been through more than one captivity. It talks about 7 major captivities. Now, when you say our people sold our people into slavery, that's not true.
Not true.
Now,
Bring
you
it
have-
out.
Not some. But it's in the history book that it was true.
Now, in the history books, yes, but recorded in the Bible, it talks about you got the nation of Ham, right?
Right.
They would be your modern day, let's say, Sudanese,
Wake 'em
Africans,
up.
Egyptians,
Okay.
the people in that landmass.
I'm going to tell you something tonight.
Now check this out.
I'm going to tell you something too about that.
Okay, cool. Now, we was in that landmass, correct, right? Our people, the nation of Israel, blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, we was in that landmass. Well, not so much Latinos, they were already in America, right? But the us as blacks, we was already in that landmass, right? The reason why we was in the west coast of Africa was to blend in because we was running from Roman persecution, right?
Yep.
We, like I said, 22 and 21.
Wake 'em up,
Right,
huh?
we was already in slavery, right? We, like I said, Rome was a slavery right before America. How did we come into America? We was fleeing the persecution in Rome, went into West Africa, the Ivory Coast, blended in, took on some of their traditions, and they sold us into the white man, and we boarded the slave
But
ship.
actually, though, I think a lot of folk, as black folk, we was never there. We was here. You see what I'm saying?
Some of us.
Some of us
already here. You're right.
So what I'm saying is, okay, it's more chapter in the Bible than they put in the Bible. A lot of it is lost history. You cannot find it.
I mean, you got a point right there.
Yeah,
but like I
you know what I'm
said,
saying?
the reason why we believe it because the prophecy. We see
I feel you.
the prophecy is being written, and you see it being fulfilled, right?
That's true. That's
Right.
true.
So this, what he read this. Go ahead.
22 and 21. The book of Luke, chapter 22, and verse 21. It reads, "But behold, the hand of him that betrayeth me is with me on the table. And truly, the Son of Man goeth as it was determined. But woe unto him that man by whom..."
21 and 22.
There we go.
There you go.
The book of Luke,
Oh.
the book of Luke, chapter 21 and verse 22. For these be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled. 21 and 21. Then let
You're right. Go ahead.
it says, "For these be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled. But woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. For there shall be a great distress in the land, and wrath upon this people. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive into all nations. And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled."
This is Christ right here telling us to flee out of Jerusalem, right? Because the Romans are coming to destroy us, right? That's how we ended up all on the coast of Africa, right? Because we fled away from Jerusalem. So just like you said, when you saying that our own people sold us, that was the Africans selling us, man. It wasn't an Israelite selling an Israelite. Because if you knew your brother, would you sell your brother knowing that he's about to be on the bottom of a slave ship?
No, but you know what I'm saying? You got to think about it. As time changes, things change.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. At time, during that time, it wasn't. But during, as like you said, as time changed, yeah, our people were seeing that. Hey, the white man is taking over.
See, I respect what y'all saying about the Bible, but I'm saying what my true Bible is love. It's not enough out here. That's why we fucked up. You see what I'm saying? So I ain't got to read the Bible to know they got them. The true Bible of love that's God. You know what I mean? But people lost their way. But they lost their way by greed. You know what I mean?
That's true. You're right. You're right. You're right. But just like you said, now you say with love, right?
Yeah.
But how do you show the Most High that you love him? Because
I only can do what I can do. I can't speak for nobody else.
so what do you do to show him that you love him?
Bring that out,
I ain't trying to come at you or nothing like that.
All good. I try to make my best do all good. I
Oh.
respect earth, creatures, plants, and everything. Everything about respect. People don't got respect no more, bro. They don't. People walk past you, don't say excuse me.
Right? You right.
Everything about respect. Everything you do is about respect. It's not enough of it. So that's why we so lost.
Exactly. That's what I was just showing y'all. Who is lost? We are.
Everybody lost.
No, everybody ain't lost.
I'm gonna tell you something. Everybody lost in certain aspects. Cause the white folk, they lost. I'm gonna tell you why. They lost because they steal everything we're trying to get what we learned to put using on us.
I'll tell you this. Your everyday white man that's walking around you, yeah, he is lost. Because he's being lied to too. Because the one listen to what I'm saying now. Because the ones that's ruling the earth, they know who we are. That's why they trying to keep us on the bottom. But if anything that's necessary to keep us on the bottom, mean that, hey, if it's going to treat their own people wrong, they going to do it. Right?
Hey, brother, look, man. Real politics with you, bro.
Hey, you got a flyer, right?
Yeah, I got
check us out on YouTube.
All right. Y'all be safe, man.
Thank y'all. Appreciate it. Y'all be safe, man.
All right.
How y'all family doing? Y'all got a minute to hit a word? Hey, it's always that one, right?
Some things he was on point with.
Yeah, some things he was.
He was off though. Usually, it's like he wanted to get there, but he couldn't.
He couldn't, right?
I thought y'all gonna bring that Zonabit out on.
But boy, I got one too.
I thought you was gonna bring it out.
Yeah.
I heard you say it.
Yeah. And it's in my
You know,
bag too. I gotta get it.
Hey, that's all we can do, man. We just try to show our people who they are. Hey, they either go with it, and the spirit bear witness to it, and to show you that you are the sons of the living God, right?
That's the sister I was telling you about. Name
God. How you doing, sis? Well, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and break out my closing precept, man.
Good.
Give me Isaiah 34 and 5.
Isaiah chapter 34 and verse 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven.
What?
For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea.
Come down on who?
Upon Idumea.
That's Edom, right? That's the so-called white man.
And upon the people of my curse. To judgment.